it's a funny word when you come to think of it. In fact, it's daft.
What's that, love?
Elevenses. I mean, why not call your breakfast eightses and your afternoon cup of fourses?
Oh, sure, I don't know, but better look it up in the Oxford Dictionary. That might throw some light on the matter.
Oh, aye, I can just see me doing that. Anyway, it's not really elevenses, is it?
Well, no, it's more 10:30s.
Oh, well, whatever you call it, it was nice on it last.
Mrs. Ogden, are you quite sure you've finished the select?
Yeah, and I've done the lavies and all. You can go and have a look if you like.
No, thank you. I'll take your word for it.
Well, have you heard the news?
What news?
Well, from the town hall. They're choosing today, you know.
You call that news? I thought you were going to tell us who the new mayor is.
We know they are choosing today, Mrs. Ogden. It is in the Weatherfield Gazette.
So if you've shoved your brush in here just to tell us that, you could have saved your bristles. Anyway, while you're here, you might as well tell us something useful. What odds is Benny Lewis giving?
Odds? Odds on what?
Not on what, on who? What's he laying that Len will get that gold chain?
For that matter, how much on Councillor Roberts?
Well, I don't know, I'm sure. I only clean the shop out. Cleaning the customers out is Mr. Lewis's department.
I might just nip round there at dinner time and have a flutter on Fairclough.
Surely Benny Lewis really isn't taking bets on the outcome of this, is he?
Catch him missing the chance. I had a good look at both their horoscopes this morning, and unless them stars are running wonky, lens in and no messing.
And what does it foretell for Councillor Roberts? Not the one she placed too much emphasis on these things, of course.
It's definitely not Alf's week. If Gypsy Jane's got her sums right, he's going to need splints to keep his chin up.
Well, Bet, whichever of them is chosen, it is going to put Coronation Street on the Weatherfield map again. And that is a fillip that this district has needed for a long time.
You know, it might not be so bad for the Rovers either. They might start holding the civic dues in here. Yeah, I can just see your Billy doing the Major Domo bit. His Worship, the Mayor of Chorlton, Cumhardy, and the Mayoress.
I think that's exaggerating the picture a bit. All the same, it will be rather pleasant to have the town's principal citizen as one of our regular clientele.
And talking of Mayoresses, who'll get the job here, I wonder?
Penelope?
Who'll be the Mayoress?
Well, that depends who they choose for mayor, of course.
Do you know, up to a few weeks ago, I would have said that Rita was a dead cert. But the way she's been going on about Len, she wouldn't have him back if he was next in line for the throne.
Yeah, probably ask Mrs. Howard.
Somebody else's missus?
Well, it's permissible, I believe, dear, always provided that the husband is willing.
Provided.
Well, Alan may think it would be a set-up in his own career.
And then suppose Alf Roberts comes up lucky?
Yes. Poor man to have been widowed so recently. Well, who he'll choose is anyone's guess. But, you know, you've given me an idea. Talking about civil functions.
Why?
Tonight, when the announcement is made, we will hold a little celebration for the victor. And, of course, the gallant runner-up.
A party? Hey, that's a smashing idea, Mrs. Walker, and very worthy of you.
Well, it's only right that we should be first. Coronation Street's own welcome to the new mayor.
Blackpool? This time of year? Norma must be balmy. I don't know about Jacko, but I reckon it'll just about finish me off.
Why, you've not been cooped up in Risley Remand Centre for 9 weeks. After you've been locked in a cell, sea breeze on your face probably feels like heaven, even if it's blowing half a gale.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. How long they gone for?
Oh, on till Wednesday, then Norma's coming back here and Jacko's going to look for a job. Again.
Oh.
Hello, Jerry. 62p, love.
Hello, Tom.
Hello,
Jerry.
Rita. Can I have a packet of mints, please?
Yes, any legit salt?
Oh, do you have them curiously strong ones?
Thank you.
Please. Thank you.
Exotic taste, some folk.
Rita, I just thought you'd like to know a quick
No, what, Jerry?
Well, Mr. Fairclough's coming back today.
Is he now?
All right, we're expecting him any minute, actually.
Nice for you?
Oh, he's come back early, especially. It's a bit of a crucial day today, like.
So I hear. Well, let's hope he gets what he comes back for. Ta-da.
Ta-da. Well, what do you make of that?
Studying calculated indifference, I'd say, and not very convincing.
Well, I think it's a shame. I mean, they've got to live together, haven't they?
Have they, Jerry?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that, Mrs. Clegg. You know what I mean.
Hello, am I missing something?
No, it's just me trying to pour oil on troubled waters and getting it all over myself, you know.
Elsie.
20 of the usual, love.
You'll have to tell me about that sometime. I could do with a good giggle. Right now, I'm in a hurry.
You got to get Alan's dinner, eh?
You must be joking. I'm getting back to the canteen so I don't miss the steak and kidney pie.
You mean you're not eating at home?
Oh, love, it's not much fun cooking for one, is it? I'd rather sit listening to Edna and Ivy's prattle and sit staring at four walls on my own.
But, where's Alan?
Where he usually is, leading a life of Riley in all the town pubs. Oh, blow it. Two can play at that game. Give us a packet of wine gums. That'll learn him.
Elsie! Elsie! No dinner. No flaming dinner. Well, Maggie, the meals are the meals.
Look, I'm telling you, I know it's going to cost a bit more, but the only thing to do is have the waste part coming out
Oh,
under
come
here.
off it, Jerry. Why don't you leave all that to me?
All right, you are coming out under there, but what are they going to do when it gets blocked up?
They're going to come round to us and we're going to unblock it for them. Grist to the mill, that, mate. Grist to the
Well,
mill.
that's no answer, that isn't. That's just plain.
I was far too tired at the end of the day, so all I wanted to do was get a few bevies down me and get in bed. On my own.
So, job or a pig, then?
Oh, a pig, mate. He was a prize-winning sow. I think the last plumber employed there must have been Heath Robinson's granddad, and that was only a start. When I'm looking around trying to find out where to begin, this so-called hotel manager comes up. You know, he's a big poncy bloke with a big moustache like Gerald Navarro and talks terribly far back. You know.
What was up with him?
Oh, he's only coming to chuck his weight around. He kept complaining the sort of mess I was making and telling me where it was going wrong. I stood him for about 3 days, and then I stuck me spanner up his nose. I said, OK, mate, you do it yourself.
Well, what happened then?
Oh, the board meeting. I stayed, and he kept out my way. I do think they were glad to see me go, though, because I kept feeling V signs in the back of my neck all the way to the station, like little stingrays, you know.
I hope that'll be Scarborough now. Ringing to say you forgot your golden...
Well, she's fine. I told her that you were due back today, yeah? Now, look, I know it's none of my business, Mr.
Well, it isn't, but, Jerry, thanks all the same.
Oh, you
mate.
mean
I'll give it a ring a bit later on today, but at the moment I'm a bit screwed up, you know.
Yeah, I do know, but, look, don't leave it. Do it now.
Hey, I was at town hall. Got...
I have to find they want them, won't I?
Hey, town hall's that way.
Yes, but I've got to be called first, haven't I?
Must be important.
Aye, it is.
Wake up, you great drunken idiot, wake up! If you don't wake up in 2 seconds, we'll see what a bottle of God will do for you.
What's going on? What's up?
What's up? You've done here, set the flaming house on fire. You're going to be going to now about it, you've all the... Irresponsible... What's the matter with you? Hasn't anyone told you the year was over 2 weeks ago?
I'll leave it alone.
What? This mess? You think I'm not better than no better than picking none for... How long have you been here?
I don't know.
You've not been here, that flaming guy.
Oh, shut up, Elsie. Get off me back, will you?
Well, and you are a good man. You know how drunk you can get. You know how much you can...
Shut up, Elsie. Fool, will you?
But it said it all the adverts. Vouchers are worth money. It were on.
Yes, I know, Mrs. Toff, but that doesn't mean that you can actually change them for money.
Does it mean that?
Well, what it means is, you save half of those vouchers, you get a free tin of paddy rice.
I'm sorry, barging girl,
Hello.
but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Cigarettes?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Duff. Thank you, darling.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Hello, Len. Hello, Alf. I'll see you later, eh?
Oh, hey, Len.
Well, I'm very sorry, Mrs. Toff. There's just no way that I can change these for money. Oh, well, yes. No. Well, you must have vouchers there to keep your ass pudding till next Christmas.
I don't like it.
But all those tins you bought.
Because I thought you were for cash.
But what happened to the rice tin?
I gave it to our Suki. She loved it.
Excuse me, ladies, I might be able to help you.
Don't sour.
Well, how many vouchers has Mrs. got?
34.
Well, 2 pence each. That's, we'll call it pen. I love buying from you.
But Al...
No, I'm definitely a right man myself. I'll soon be shut to them.
You, Councillor Roberts. I'll to get a birthday present for my grandson now. Helicopter in Richardson's window. He's been on about it for weeks. You very much.
You're welcome, love.
Bye. Mrs. Toff. Was very Al. And also, delegate the rules.
Well, there's no point to being mayor if you can't bring time to time, is there?
No. What did you say?
Me. I've been elected Mayor of Weatherfield.
Oh, Alf! Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I am glad. I really am. I've been hoping they'd pick you. You deserve it.
Oh, I don't know.
Find out.
2 minutes ago. I came straight round to town hall.
So I'm the first to know.
Yes, Maggie, you're the first. You know why, don't you? Mayor must have a mayoress. Well, he doesn't have to, but he's daft. So not being daft, will you be my mayoress, Maggie?
Oh. Oh.
Say, you'll make me very happy.
Oh, it's very, very good of you to ask me. Flattered, of course. No. No, not flattered. Honoured. Deeply honoured. Oh, it's just... Well, to be asked out of the blue like that, it is a bit of a... I mean, I've never thought of myself mayoress.
Well, that's exactly why you make such a marvellous one.
I want to say yes, but...
What, Maggie?
Well, there's such a lot involved. Shop for...
Put a look after the shop, you know that she will.
Yes, but is it? I mean, I'd have to be aware an awful lot.
Well, not that much. Plenty of other women combine the jobs.
It's not, the shop, it's... Oh, well, I suppose I've got to admit it. I'm scared.
Scared? What, for heaven's sake?
Scared I'll let you down. I mean, all those speeches and publications, I just... Oh, I just don't cope.
Faster than me. Now, come on.
It's Alf, I can't give you an answer. Not straight away. I need time to think. You don't have to know today.
No, of course I don't, but don't think for too long, you might. Oh. Just close your eyes and jump with both feet. That'll have a marvellous, I promise you.
Hey, come people about you and me.
Don't see why. It'll be all town anyway.
Oh, so I can buy your faces. I hope you let me be the first to congratulate you. You were it.
Come on, love, I've said I'm sorry. What more can I say?
Yes, you would not. Right, and nasty with it.
I said a couple of things. Me.
You meant it, right?
Disappointed. Now, I got home and you weren't here. No dinner ready.
Which is not surprising. You got home to work, and the pubs had closed. You weren't.
What?
Yes, you told me, for about the 99th time, that once again with your friend the Vine in town. Now, do you remember?
Yeah.
Alan, if going in pubs for you, I should leave it alone.
Sorry, love. I never know.
Homeworks, is that...
You don't drink old-fashioned if you're tired and run down. I'm not going tonight. We'll have an early night.
Like the best suggestion you made since you started this caper. To ring for...
It's the hair of the glove. Want a drink?
Oh, thank you, Alan. I said no, thank you, Alan.
Something... I'm sorry, but if you're more for tonic than I am for gin now, that can't be right, can it?
Well, I've got a good head for gin and as long as it's in a glass, but when it comes to figures on paper, they just make me do.
That's obvious. And now not to worry. Come, I'll get him to check it for us.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't tell us Maffick in the eve.
No, it ain't clever. The new man. And it's out.
Poor old lad.
You know, I can't help feeling they've made the right choice. I could never picture Len Fairclough in somehow. There was something raffish about him, not quite a civic dignitary.
Well, they'll fit our f***s are pompous and...
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. No, love, no. Poor, dignified, how I describe thing. He always threw himself wholeheartedly into his public duties, which is more than you can say for...
Yeah, you're telling me. We're not seeing sight and the light of him for over a month.
Well, Gypsy Jane and Henley body. I'm glad I didn't go around Benny Lewis. I'd been another 40p up the Swan.
And what'll happen when Les here? The cat will be among... All right.
You think he doesn't know?
Well, he don't now.
We can only hope that Len proves himself a good loser.
I won't be so sure.
Nothing we can do to soften the blow, except tonight's celebration, as pleasant as it possibly can be for everybody. So you come along now, because we've got...
The lady says as pleasant as possible for everybody, except for egg. Billy, after...
Well, what do you think?
Oh, it's great. It's better than the gallop door, mate.
Well, what's up then?
Well, this... It's counted.
Well, if you're going to give him a size, let's make a proper one.
I'd call it same.
No, it was you said they wanted free.
Don't know what we got to celebrate any road. We'll see less of him at the yard than ever now. All this honour and Len just means a lot more hard graft for thee and me.
Well, perhaps town up the medal.
One.
It's him. Cover it up.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? And go to him, I know.
Well, I'm sorry, Len. I'm really sorry. I thought you'd...
We're both sure you get it, mate.
So was I.
What?
Oh, Chapman was very decent. He said he didn't want me to read it in the paper. That's why he ran there. Himself. Oh, well, come on, don't stand looking as if I'm gonna cry. In funeral, no? And he was mayor of... I felt it right. He's standing around in that club, dropping all my H's all over the place.
Yeah.
Right. Of course I'm right. What's all this?
Note.
Hey? No, well, what's all this rubbish?
Well, it's tea, isn't it? You know.
Oh, it's tea, I suppose. You've not going to be...
Wrong, you're dead right. Dig in. No, I won't. Because Annie Walker's in a bit of a party after.
Oh, I think I'll give that a miss.
Oh, me and all.
Oh, no, don't be like that. You're going with all We've got to drink the health of the new Mayor of Weatherfield, haven't we? Oh. Yeah, OK. Jerry?
Yeah, if that's what you want, Mr. Fairclough.
That's what I'd... The kick 8 o'clock. We're sure you're ready.
Mr. Fairclough managed to...
Oh, I can't, actually. It's a bit flaming late now, isn't it?
Field. Not only is Councillor Roberts to be congratulated, well, this too. The town couldn't have made a better choice.
Yeah.
Just what I said to Stan.
You're very kind. You're all very kind. Only hope I can listen to it.
Of course you... Hello, you want to come again?
Congratulations, Mayor.
Well, actually, I can't call myself mayor until I've been installed.
Well then, congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Rita. And the very best of luck to you, too, love.
You should know it. How dozen people do, don't you?
Ah, well, it's the same as everything else. You always reckon you could do better. Then when you finally get a chance...
You worry of all you need is a good get away. That's what there's to it.
Weight and gold chains.
Well...
Come on, no leading question when you... Ladies are dying to know who you're going to choose.
Well, it's not a matter of me choosing. I mean, it's like popping the question. If the lady doesn't say yes, you're not in business.
Hello? Mr. Fairclough's on his way, Mrs. Walker. He's on a drinking bar with Billy.
Good, now I'm sure we can both do... Bet, would you...
No rest for the kid not in the party.
Maid's holiday.
Remember what we said the other night?
Just got you.
I'm just reminding you before you get to...
Hello. Congratulations, Elf.
Thanks, Len.
Oh, I've been in there. No one told me it was free.
I bet you never got beer like this in Sky.
I won't... Oh, my bed.
Free, you know.
No, as a matter of fact, I want a very special toast. So I'll have to drop of that and sherry. I'm not going to pretend that the last couple of months haven't been nerve-wracking, because they have. Not only for me, but for Alf. But if this two-horse race hasn't done anything else for us, it's allowed me to knock her down. But I do think Alf's going to put it all on, you know, with all those dinners he's got to eat. No can be a... especially when carrying corporation. Hey, that... Toby...
You're Charlesworth.
Toby... You know what happened to him, don't you? He had to go into a health farm when he finished. Well, now that I know that I haven't got this sort of problem to wish luck for the next 12 months, do you know that he's going to be the last mayor ever of Weatherfield?
Shame.
I think he's going to be a great one. Raise your glasses. The Councillor Alfred Roberts. Words, Alf.
All about it.
Thank you, everybody. Well, I don't need to tell you that over the past months, I've remained the best of friends, and I'm sure things are going to go on in the same way. But if you think we'll do it all them, because they tell me at the town hall I'm allowed to choose my own deputy mayor, and I'll give you guess who I've chosen. Prize, but I will be accepting.
I accept, Alf. Thanks.
Well, there's nobody behind me.
Well, thanks. If you'll excuse me, I'll hop it, because I'm a bit scattered after that and everything else.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Jerry.
Jerry, would you tell Rita I've got a drink on the night for her?
What does deputy need?
Just means you got more excuses. Jerry.
You're a right pair of... Old for you.
Old? I'll show you old.
Oh, well, it never end this fatal fashion. Why is it that every man I look at falls